Welcome to the R2D2 Experience podcast, where we explore AI, tech, and all the latest innovations. Let's get into today's exciting updates.
Exactly. So, welcome to today's R2D2 Experience podcast. Actually, not last week, we're still in Saturday afternoon. I have played around with this new feature from OpenAI called Canvas. I have to say, it's really great. Yeah, I mean, people keeping saying that AI could be game changer. But I have to say, this new feature could be a little bit game changer. So because it brings the collaboration with AI into another level. Or if you make it a little bit professional, the collaboration density increased hugely with this new feature. So this episode, I'm guaranteeing you, promise you that it will worth your time. It's only around 4 or 5 minutes, something like that. I will first to introduce what is it, and then show you a demo with this book that I'm trying to learn some German, and how you can use this new feature to help you learn something new very efficiently. Whether you are doing some document or design or even develop a new product with designers and programmers, this feature would help you a lot. So first, let's ask our R2D2, what is the new feature? So hello R2D2, could you introduce our audience about this canvas from the OpenAI?
Sure, Michael. The canvas from OpenAI's latest GPT 4.0 update is a new interactive feature designed to help users with more than just text responses. It opens a visual space where the AI can assist in tasks like making targeted edits, providing detailed suggestions, or even rewriting entire sections of content. It's perfect for those looking to collaborate creatively, whether for designing, drafting, or brainstorming. It's still in beta, but it's already showing huge potential for enhancing user workflows.
But why do you think that allow the user to edit something or even rewrite the whole thing could be a big feature? And why it would be useful for our users? I mean, could you elaborate this more a little bit?
Allowing users to edit or rewrite content with the AI is a big feature because it enhances control and creativity. Instead of simply receiving text and moving on, users can actively collaborate with the AI, refining and improving the content. For example, if someone is working on a draft or a project, they might want to make changes on the go, whether it's a small tweak or a full rewrite. This speeds up the iterative process. For our audience, particularly creators, designers, or writers, this feature allows for real time feedback and adjustments, making workflows more efficient. Instead of going back and forth between different tools, they can use the canvas to visually manipulate the content directly within the conversation. This empowers users to have deeper interaction with the AI, making it a true co creator rather than just a passive assistant.
Exactly, you have heard the R2D2 introduce explain to you why it's so important. It's because this really gives the human being the control. And the other thing is could make this collaboration and co-create, co-writing uh, more smooth. Okay, let's just use example to show you directly. So I have this book, right? So I'm still learning German slowly, so day by day. So because I have full-time job anyway, so don't have this much time. But I try to spend 20 or half hour every day to learn a little bit German. So what I did is, okay, I'm following this book, right? So if you look at here, I just took a photo of the lesson one that I have studied. I asked ChatGPT 4.0, give me a summary, right? So here is the summary that ChatGPT is generating, give to me. It's pretty good. So I have unit lesson one key points. I also give it to the lesson two, covers different things, and then it give me a plan. But the thing is, okay, I also want to contribute something, right? So I learn something, maybe these things, for instance, we get as in them. I have already know this. Probably I don't need put them into my learning notes or study guide, so I can delete it. So then I come to switch this GPT-4o with Canvas. Is still in beta. What I did here is, okay, I said, okay, I'm creating my study guide and notes based on this study guide from German A1. So I asked GPT-4o, give me the summary and study notes. And I come to the GPT-4o with Canvas and ask it to give me a study guide or learning notes. So you say, okay, that's a great foundation. Let's organize into a clear and structured format to help you with both quick review and deep practice. Uh, the beauty of this new feature is that you could click open in Canvas and then you have it on the left, on the right. So because I have to do the podcast, so I make the screen a little bit small, but if I do this, right, you can see here this part, I can edit it. So that's the beauty. So for instance, I could click and edit something here. So, and from Michael, and I could also edit date. So, but currently, I could do both. So that's nice. Maybe I think in the future there will be more features. I mean, you can think about this, right? So right now it's a simple word editing, but in the future it could be have more features like design. You can insert an image, but now we cannot do it. So let me make it full screen. So here I have a basic greeting introduction. Guten Tag, I already know this, so I delete it. I do not need to know this part. Wie heißt du? So woher kommen Sie? Where are you from? Okay, this is fine. I will keep it even though I have know this. And also it gives me a table, so I could even also edit the table. So, and if you look at it, come here, you can say right now, okay, that's the table feature is not full, but look, if I do this, I can ask ChatGPT. I said, okay, and add one more rule below this for one more example, right? So instead of I edit and do it by myself, I could just ask ChatGPT, and ChatGPT would just go through everything. And look at the beauty here. The thing I have added, ChatGPT didn't edit, but the thing I asked to edit, it just added again. So it saves us a huge amount of time. So I don't have to. That's why I also encourage people that you really have to try it by yourself, because it gives a new way to interact with the AI tool. So because first time we're trying to ask, my instinct, okay, let me edit by myself. But for long editing, right? So imagine this whole rule, I will do it by myself. Probably I have to click several times, but now I just ask ChatGPT to add one rule. So we say, okay, Welschen special, okay, so this part is a little bit difficult. Okay, now think about this way, right? Okay, I will say, okay, here, oh, the other thing is you can also click here, right? So let me try this one. Okay, you can click here and edit or explain. So which means that if you are a teacher, right, you can edit more things or add some notes that, okay, I will just edit something. Okay, this part I don't know it well. I could not pronounce special well. So right, so I can put it there, and then it goes to the left. That it gives me a little bit more explanation. Sounds like so Spaschen, right? So right. So, but again, because you see my German is really not that good, but it doesn't matter. So it just show you something, and if you want to make it like adjust length, you can change this, right? So if you also want to maybe reading level to make it like here, I change it, let's change it to high school because I mean, I have master degrees, even several master degrees, but my German is probably even lower than high school. This is just to show you as an example. So then you can see it's kind of now begin to, you click it, okay, there is this part is also cool because you can also edit some comment on the right. So we will see the feature later. So here maybe I'll say okay, so I could just add a little bit saying so need to learn how to speak and then come back for a quiz, right? So imagine I could select this sentence, ask yourself, okay, after this sentence, generate a quiz for me based on the content above, right? So then you can see it's kind of put the quiz, okay, somehow it's put the quiz on the left. I literally could copy paste it, right? So it didn't put it there, so maybe, you can even reply on this part. So you see there's so many new features. Said okay, yeah, not good. So maybe let me go back. I said okay, here I said just re-edit the document and put the quiz below. Now you see it just put the quiz below it. So and here I just need to delete everything what I have put it there. So I just need to select and delete it. Oops. So right, so you get the whole idea. So I will leave you to explore a little more. What I would do now is just copy paste everything that maybe from this part, because here I am not very good at this, right? So maybe this one, I copy paste this, then I come to R2D2, said okay, now I am doing a live demo for learning German with you based on the following notes. So I put it there. So then I stop it, right? Then I begin to talk about it. I said, okay, so teach me those German sentence I have sent to you.
Sure. Let's go through the phrases one by one. Eins, welche Sprachen sprechen Sie? This is how you ask someone formally what languages they speak. Zwei, welche Sprachen sprichst du? The informal version, used with friends or people you know well, ich spreche. This means I speak. You
Spreche,
can follow
okay.
it with the languages you speak. For example, ich spreche Englisch und ein
Ich
bisschen
spreche
Deutsch. I speak English and a little German. When talking about learning a language, ich lerne Deutsch, I am learning German.
Ich
Now for
lerne
asking how
Deutsch.
someone is doing. 4. Wie geht es Ihnen?
Wie geht
This is
es
the formal
Ihnen?
way to ask, how are you? 5. Wie geht es dir?
Okay, a little bit too fast, so I will ask you to slow down. My German is very basic, so please slow down. I want to practice the first language, the first sentence again. What languages do you speak? Welsh sprechen Sie?
No problem. Let's go slowly and practice the first sentence together. Welche Sprachen sprechen Sie? What languages do you